Hey, you guys, it's that time again. It's Motivational Monday. So, I want to talk about suicide. I know so many of my friends that deal with it, and by the grace of God, I was able to text them back or call them when they were at that breaking point. Um, I feel that in society, we do two things. We are so judgmental. We will judge a person by how they look, how they talk, how they walk, how they dress, how they stand, and it's so disheartening. I walked out today and I had so many people just look at me because the way my hair is or because I have tattoos everywhere. And people think that she ain't never gonna get no job. She ain't nobody. Not knowing that I put a uniform every day and I serve this country. And it's sad. And the second thing is we're so quick to label people. We are so quick to place the label of depression or schizophrenic or sick or crazy, bipolar. And sometimes a person that is just really into their thoughts, really into their emotions, truly just can't get through those things by themselves. So they need somebody not to judge them, not to give their opinion, but to hear them, to let them speak, to release. It's so many people that I've met that I've just sat there and I've listened to them talk. And all they say is, I just needed to release because I've held it in for so long. Nobody wants to hear me. So I feel like if I take my life, I'm still going to remain a nobody. But if I release and talk to you, at least you understand what's going on in my head. And it's so sad that we will put judging somebody before listening to somebody. We'll form an opinion and try to heal somebody, but really just listening to them can heal that person in themselves. So I wrote this piece and I want you guys to listen to it. This is a piece I wrote when I was in my feelings. I battle with my own things. And in this piece, you guys will see. Unfortunately, when I write in the moments like that, I don't memorize my pieces. So just so you know, I wrote it. I write my pieces and then I put them on a canvas that I make and then I hang them up in my house because I want to walk by and see the things that I say at that moment because it's a reminder that, hey, you overcame that, or hey, you were in that moment in that time of life, or hey, that's deep. So listen to my piece. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. You never know. It might be something that you're dealing with that you might not even know. So I call this piece Soul, and here it goes. The life of my soul lies within my eyes, but people can't see it, nor do they hear my cries. I put on this facade that everything is okay, helping others face their demons while I'm steady pushing mine away. Not in hopes of getting rid of them, but to me I'm stronger when I invest no emotion into them. Only a few can say they really see me. I let them in on my darkest demons that eat daily at me. They see my tears, my troubles, my countless thoughts, and I even let them down because I failed to be who they thought. They came to seek love from a woman profound, her foundation steady, her advice soothingly sound. But damn it, I'm only human. See me for me, not the image you've come so lucid with. I'm here, can't you see me? I'm human, no different than the millions placed on this earth to breathe. I have fears, pain, tears I cry. I could scream for 1,000 years. Nobody will understand why. The darkness is real, and I truly do see how one can get lost in their thoughts and not come back to what they know as reality. I'm not suicidal, nor would I play with it. But depression is real, and we all have certain ways of dealing with it. Take the time to see a person for who they are. Their actions might say one thing, but their soul could be crying out from afar. Blessed my kings and queens, know there is somebody with you. And those tears you have are to cleanse your soul, never to make you feel weak or think those tears are symbols of having issues. So that's my piece. I wrote that. And if you listen, I said depression. I put depression in that poetry piece because I could say many other words and everybody would equate it back to depression. And that's something that we stand on. So that's something that I can relate to people with when I say it. But I do feel like, there are forms of depression, PTSD. But I also feel like people, when somebody goes sees a doctor, they're quick to label that person instead of hearing them. So then they medicate that person. Or that person says, well, you know what, I seen this person, they're depressed, maybe I'm depressed. Or they're bipolar, so let me self-medicate. Just take time to listen to somebody, because it's more disheartening to hear these news about an 8-year-old killing himself because he felt bullied, or a man killing himself because his girl killed herself because somebody blamed him for her death, or a mother killed herself because, you know, her kids were taken away, when all these people really wanted to talk. You know, if we would just take the time to hear some of these people, we could save lives. And I'm tired of hearing about people killing themselves, and you listen to their letters or you listen to their videos and they're venting because they're hurting. You know, it's a lot of people out there hurting. There's a lot of people that we know that are crying out. If you know somebody that's telling you, I'm going through a lot, I'm on hard times, don't take it as a physical thing that you see. Take it as something deeper, and put aside 2 to 3 minutes and tell them, speak to me, what's on your mind? Because that could help save them than putting that phone call away or never replying. So this is something I want to talk about. This is something that's heavy on my heart, because little do people know I've lost somebody to suicide. And when I was younger, I've had those thoughts, but it's something that you have to overcome. And it's something that I had people that listened to me, and I was able to get it out. So you guys have a blessed week. Don't take the subject lightly. I'm not no expert, but I'm speaking from my heart. And if nobody else tells you, and I mean this when I say it, I love you. And there's a lot of people out there that love you. There's a lot of people out there that's willing to listen, and there's a lot of people out there that support you. You know, somebody needs to hear this video. Let them hear it. Share it. And I hope you guys have a blessed week. Blessing, my kings and queens. Bye.